Imagine living with mold or a bullet coming through your child's bedroom. It's a real-life situation two single mothers in Chesapeake say they've battled.
And they say until 10 on Your Side got involved, it was difficult for them to get help. Our Jon Dowding joins us with more tonight about the dangers they faced at home. John.
Yeah, Tom, Anita, so we first told you about issues residents say they experienced with loss in properties back in August. Since then, 2 more residents reached out to us about similar problems. We spoke with loss in properties about these issues, and they fixed the problems. A spokesperson says they look into outstanding issues until they're resolved and determine if there's a need for training or coaching of staff. But residents say they shouldn't have had to come to 10 on Your Side for their problems to get fixed.
It kind of sucks to be treated like you don't matter.
Both women wish to remain anonymous because they were worried about retribution. It all started with a woman we'll call Star. She lived in the Rivers Apartments, a Lawson Company's property off of Great Bridge Boulevard, for almost 5 years. She moved in when she had her first child and noticed black spots popping up on the walls. As much as she cleaned, even in the hours before she gave birth to her second child, the spots kept coming back. She suspected it was mold.
Before I went into the hospital, I cleaned the house. Flipped it, mattresses, everything. I bleached it, cleaned it, and everything. When I came home, I noticed that there were more black spots.
Star says the problems only got worse from there. She tells me maintenance cut a hole in her kid's closet to fix the HVAC system. She says the mold kept growing in her children's room and even spread to their clothes. She was eventually moved to another unit in the complex, but only after months of pleading with her property managers to believe her when she said it was mold.
It's mold. I've been told numerous times it's mold, and to go to the health department, and the health department says to me in my face, yes, this is mold, and then to go to them and they're telling me it's not mold. Like, I'm not crazy. The health department is not going to lie.
Just 6 miles away at the Forest Cove Apartments, another single mom, we'll call Jay, dealt with mold and other maintenance issues. She and her 2 children were also moved to another apartment in the 5 years she's lived there, but she says her situation got worse at the end of September.
And I noticed that there's like a hole in the ceiling. So I'm thinking like it might be something like in the wall or something that is like deteriorating or something like that. But no, it was like a bullet hole. And I'm like, it can't be, like, no.
A bullet came through her child's ceiling, luckily missing them. She says it came from an upstairs neighbor. She called Chesapeake police, pleaded with property managers for help, but was told there's nothing they can do.
I'm sorry. And it just hurt because I try so hard, and it's hard with 3 kids, and then you have to deal with stuff that shouldn't even be an issue.
We reached out to Lawson Companies and we're told they don't do on-camera interviews. The company addressed both of the mother's issues and said in part, we rely on residents to promptly report mold issues so we can remediate it quickly. We take the well-being of our residents seriously and respond as quickly as possible to emergency service requests or those that may affect someone's health. We tried again to get someone to speak on camera and went to their offices in Virginia Beach. Their doors are locked because of COVID protocols, so we called the number on the door.
It's not available. Start recording at the tone.
But no one in reception picked up. Jay is still living there with her children and says maintenance has come to fix the problems she reported, but only after we reached out. They covered up the bullet hole, fixed her vents and the entrance to her door, but she says the issue they can't fix is how unsafe she feels living there with her children.
I've been trying to look past it because at the end of the day, I'm only one person. I can only do but so much. So I'm just gonna do what I have to do to get me and my kids out of here.
Now, Star has since moved out of the Rivers Apartments. Lawson Companies says the lack of an arrest by Chesapeake police limits the options they're able to pursue. We have the full statement from Lawson Companies about both incidents over at WAVY.com. I'm Jon Dowding, 10 on Your Side.